Have you ever noticed something odd? The more effort you put into starting a conversation, the faster it seems to collapse. You open with, "Hey, how are you?" And within moments, the exchange fizzles out. Yet someone else enters the same space, says very little, and suddenly people lean in. It's not that they're funnier, it's not that they're more attractive, it's something deeper. When they speak, their words carry weight. Today, I'm going to share 6 phrases that naturally draw people in. Stay with me because the 4th one is the most misunderstood, and once you truly grasp it, you'll feel an immediate shift in how others respond to you. Here's the Stoic insight behind it all. Presence always beats performance. The Stoics understood this long ago. Attraction isn't about saying more, it's about saying less and meaning every word. These aren't clever social hacks, they're expressions of character, curiosity, honesty, empathy, restraint, appreciation, and boundaries. Let's begin. 1. Tell me more about that. 4 simple words, yet they unlock doors most people never even notice. When someone shares something, most listeners immediately turn it into a contest. "Oh yeah, that happened to me too. Here's what you should do." And just like that, the attention snaps back to their own ego. But when you say, "Tell me more about that," and then you stop talking, you offer something rare, genuine attention. People don't remember you because you were fascinating. They remember you because they felt fascinating in your presence. The next phrase is only 3 words, but it instantly separates true confidence from insecurity. 2. I don't know. 3 words almost no one has the courage to say. When asked about something you don't understand, the instinct is to fake it, to sound intelligent, to give a vague answer that could mean anything. But pretense leaks. People sense it. Trust erodes. Now imagine someone who calmly says, "I don't know." No apology, no justification, just honesty. Socrates was known for this wisdom, recognizing the limits of one's knowledge, because wisdom begins where arrogance ends. And strangely enough, when you stop pretending, people begin to listen more closely. 3. That sounds hard. When someone shares pain, a stressful job, a breakup, a failure, most people rush to fix it. "You should do this." When that happened to me, they mean well, but it often feels dismissive, even judgmental. Instead, say, "That sounds hard." You're not solving anything, you're not minimizing their experience, you're acknowledging it. Stoic strength isn't cold or detached, it's disciplined. It's the ability to be gentle without becoming weak. When you validate someone's experience, you give them space to breathe. The next one is where most people struggle because they're afraid of quiet. If you're finding these insights valuable, consider subscribing to the channel. It's a small action, but a meaningful way to support this work as we move forward together toward a better life, one day at a time. 4. Silence. Yes, the 4th phrase is silence itself. Most people panic the moment a conversation goes quiet. They rush to fill the space with nervous chatter, random stories, forced laughter. Silence feels like failure to them, but silence is strength. Watch someone who's comfortable with silence. They speak less, they pause, they don't rush, and when they finally do speak, everyone listens because their silence signals that what comes next matters. The Stoics knew this well. When you stop running from silence, you stop running from yourself. 5. I appreciate you. 3 words that go deeper than thank you. Thank you can feel transactional. You did something for me. But I appreciate you speaks to the person, not the task. It says, I see who you are. Use it when someone shows consistency, loyalty, or quiet kindness. Not frequently, just sincerely. In a world obsessed with productivity, being someone who recognizes humanity is rare. 6. No. The hardest word to say and the most liberating. People ask for your time, your energy, your attention. Many say yes out of guilt, habit, or fear of disappointing others. But every time you say yes to what doesn't matter, you quietly say no to what does. Your peace, your focus, your growth. Observe someone who has learned to say no. They pause, they consider, and if the answer is no, they say it calmly. No apology, no long explanation, because when your no is solid, your yes becomes powerful. Boundaries don't push the right people away, they filter. Here's the mindset that makes all 6 work. These phrases aren't performance, they're presence. Be curious enough to listen, humble enough to admit what you don't know, gentle enough to validate, calm enough to sit in silence, aware enough to recognize others, strong enough to protect your time. Attraction isn't about adding more, it's about subtracting what's unnecessary, the noise, the need to impress, the fear of rejection. The moment you stop performing, people stop watching the act and start noticing who you truly are. If this shifted how you see communication, like the video and subscribe to Stoic tomorrow so you can keep building calm presence and self-mastery one day at a time. Comment below, which of these 6 will you practice in the next 24 hours? Tell me more about that. I don't know. That sounds hard. Silence. I appreciate you. Or no. Choose one, practice it, and watch how the world responds when your words finally carry weight.